Today is Tuesday, July 27th, 2021. This is DIRTRACKR Daily. I'm Justin Fiedler. Coming up, we're talking last night's Indiana Sprint Week show at Gas City, news from Nick Hoffman and Shane Stewart, and what's on tap for tonight. Before we dive in, if you like what I'm doing here, please subscribe to the show, leave a review, and hit those follow and notification buttons depending on where you consume this. Make sure to follow at DIRTRACKR on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. And don't forget, DIRTRACKR.com has a bunch more cool dirt racing stuff. Now let's get going. After the Indiana Sprint Week opener got rained out last Friday night at Gas City, the USAC Sprint cars were back at the track last night to make up the event. In the feature, it was all Logan Seavey out front. He started fourth, but was past lap 1 leader Jake Swanson quickly and out front by lap 2. Seavey led the rest of the way to earn his second win of the season and second in a row during Sprint Week. Brady Bacon tried to track him down late, but just couldn't get close enough to make a pass attempt. Kyle Cummins, Swanson, and pole setter Jason McDougall completed the top 5. It was an interesting race to watch last night. It was only slowed by a single caution, but the track was very tricky, very technical surface. The drivers were really challenged to maneuver through some of the ruts and rough places on the track. Going forward through the rest of Sprint Week and the season, one driver I think you should pay attention to here is Jake Swanson. He's in his first full season with the USAC Sprint cars and has been really kind of found his form in recent weeks. He's finished 7th or better in 7 of his past 8 races, including 2 second-place results. He doesn't have a win yet, but it feels like it's pretty close here. He's got the 3rd most laps led this season with the series, but doesn't yet have that win. That stat made me curious about drivers without a ton of laps, or with a ton of laps led this season who are still winless. Looking around at the series in the DIRTRACKR.com analytics database, only Rico Abreu with the AllStars has more laps led than Swanson without a win. Swanson has led 71 laps and Rico 73. Brady Bacon leads both the national standings and the Sprint Week standings with 3 races complete during Indiana Sprint Week. He's 93 clear of Grant for the season championship and 16 ahead of Seavey for the week. The series is off tonight for a quick break. We'll be back in action tomorrow at Terre Haute for round number 4. You can watch that live on Flow Racing. We were supposed to also have the Summer Nationals in action last night at Lake Cumberland Speedway, but that race was lost to rain. Series and track officials are working on a possible makeup date. What's weird now for the Hell Tour is they go quiet until August 13th at Highland Speedway. That does give drivers the opportunity to race the Prairie Dirt Classic and the USA Nationals if they want. The Modified Nationals are part of the program this week at Fairbury, so they're going to keep rolling along. And the one driver we've been talking a lot about with the Modified Nationals is Nick Hoffman. He had some news drop about him in the last 24 hours. Scott Bloomquist is sidelined currently because of issues with his leg, so Hoffman will drive the Bloomquist late model at Fairbury this weekend at the PDC. Hoffman has made a handful of late model starts in recent years, including appearances with both the Outlaws and Lucas, and most recently at the Dirt Late Model Dreams at Eldora. Hoffman recently won his 17th Mod Nats race of 2021, which made him the all-time leader in series wins. Should be an exciting pairing for that event, I think. And another driver news from yesterday, we learned that Shane Stewart will return to the seat of his sprint car for the Knoxville Nationals coming up with help from his past car owner, Justin Marks. Stewart will jump behind the wheel of Bernie Stubjan's Indy Race Part 71 with Marks' NASCAR organization Trackhouse on the side of the car. Marks was a co-owner with Kyle Larson in the Larson Marks racing team that Stewart drove for with the World of Outlaws for several seasons. Stewart is no stranger to victory lane at Knoxville as he's won the 360 Nationals 5 times, and he's also got 36 career World of Outlaws wins. It also looks like Stewart will race the 71 at I-70 Motorsports Park tonight with the AllStar Circuit of Champions. Looking ahead to tonight, there's plenty of dirt racing to watch or attend on this Tuesday. The aforementioned All-Stars, like I said, are headed to the newly renovated I-70 Motorsports Park. That's near Kansas City. The Outlaws raced there earlier in the season with both wins going to Brad Sweet. Tyler Courtney is the current points leader for the All-Stars over Corey Eliason, Hunter Schoenberg, Cap Henry, and Zeb Wise. Courtney and Eliason have the exact same average finish over the last 5 races, sitting at a series best 3.8. Looking specifically at the race tonight, Courtney leads the series this season in average finish on 3/8 mile racetracks, while Justin Peck has the most 3/8 mile wins. Courtney is favored for the win tonight by the DIRTRACKR.com analytics prediction formula. You can't be at I-70. Flow Racing has live coverage. Also on the card for tonight is the Short Track Super Series South Region at Bridgeport Motorsports Park in New Jersey. Mike Mahaney currently leads the South points over Anthony Perego and Matt Shepard. Shepard, Andy Bicchetti, Matt Williamson, Stuart Friesen, and Perego all have South Region wins this season. You can catch the Modifieds live tonight on Flow. Also tonight is the Southern Nationals late models from the Tri-County Racetrack in North Carolina. They will race for $4,000 to win. Donald McIntosh currently leads the series points over Cody Overton and Jensen Ford. Also, the ASCS Sprint cars will continue their speed week tonight at Creek County Speedway in Oklahoma. Dale Howard, Matt Covington, and Ryan Timms have won the 3 Speed Week races so far, and Covington has taken over the National Tour points lead over Blake Hahn. That race the other night was super wild, so I would expect more of that coming up. Both of those races are also available on Flow. There are 7 shows on the streaming platforms today, with all but one happening on Flow Racing. There's a Short Track Super Series at Bridgeport, continuation of ASCS Sprint Week, the Southern Nationals late models in North Carolina. The Mars late models are in action, as are the AllStars. To see the full daily streaming schedule with links to watch, visit DIRTRACKR.com/watch tonight. A quick show note before we close out today: there will not be a new episode of The Daily Show on Wednesday. That is tomorrow. Life stuff is kind of getting in the way, so I'll be back Thursday and Friday with new episodes to close out the week. Thanks to all of you who continue to support this show and the Dirt Tracker project. I appreciate all the comments, the emails, and you sharing the shows and the website with your friends. Approaching 2,000 subscribers on YouTube, which I think is really incredible. And the website traffic has more than doubled this year versus last. Unique visitors are up nearly 100%, and site visits and page views are up nearly 160%. And the advertising money that the YouTube channel is starting to generate has helped me upgrade some equipment and support some photographers in the community. And that support of those around dirt racing will hopefully grow in the future. Thanks for all of that again. That's it for the show today. Hope you have a good Tuesday. If you have thoughts about the topics on today's show, please leave them in the comments below or tweet at me. Thanks everybody for tuning in. We'll see you on Thursday for more Dirt Tracker Daily.